So that'll wrap it up for this edition of Joking with Jans, our home game show edition, or our game show home edition. I'm sorry there. Um, just too much content there to kind of squeeze it into 2 episodes. So we're gonna stretch it out. It'll be, a continuation, part 2 coming next week. So again, hope you enjoyed the games and you played a little bit at home. This one's a little bit shorter, but next one we got more games, and obviously me and Choi, we like to bring more fun around the corner here in the future. So thanks again. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Joey and Chandler's The Fun Time Super Terrific Happy Hour. Welcome, Chandler.
Welcome, Joey.
All right, everybody, come on down to Joking with Jans. That's right, here's a game show you can play at home and try and test your knowledge and see how many more you get correct than incorrect. So stick around and have fun and laugh listening to Joking with Jans.
All right, can you see this?
So do you have common sense?
Yeah, we're taking a common sense quiz. I'm trying to minimize some of these little ads. All right, so this is a common sense quiz, right?
Yeah.
Let's see how well you do there, Joey. Before Mount Everest was discovered, what was the Earth's highest mountain? Mount McKinley, Mount Caramel, Mount Vesuvius, or Mount Everest?
Oh, I don't say this is common sense, but I'm going to go with Vesuvius. Or is it McKinley?
It was Mount Everest.
Wait, what?
Mount Everest is the correct answer. Before Mount Everest was discovered and named, it still existed. Like, it was still here, Yeah, common sense there. I need a better mouse.
A little bit of a trick.
Yeah, I tricked you there. All right, in what direction does Tom throw a ball that goes 10 feet and comes right back to him? Does he throw it left, right, straight ahead, or up?
Up.
Up. Woo, see, now you figured it out, right? Yeah, you threw it up.
Unless he
goes
threw
up,
it like at a
comes
wall.
back down. If that's just a boomerang. It only comes back if he tosses it straight up to himself. All right. Since peacocks do not lay eggs, how are their babies born, sir? Peanuts, lab test tubes, live birth, or peahens? I don't know what that is.
I would say live birth, but I'm kind of like wonder what the peahens is.
Oh. Okay, peahens are female peafowl and they hatch eggs. So I guess the peacocks must be the male, must be what they call the males, right? They don't lay eggs, but the peahens do. Yeah, it's common sense. Should just say trick questions like the STAR test, right?
Yeah, I'm like I've never heard of peahens. I wouldn't even pronounce it like that, right? I'd probably be like, oh, there's the H is silent.
I probably pronounced it wrong too, but all right, if you have 5 oranges, or there's 5 oranges on your table and you take 4, how many do you have?
I took
2, 3, 4, or 1? 4?
I'll say 4 because I took 4.
Good job, man. Way to pay attention there, Joey. All right. How can anyone go 9 days without sleep? Hypnosis, it's impossible by sleeping nights or surgery.
Oh, we're sleeping at night. There you go. Because of the days.
Yeah, there you go, man. I was like, is he hearing it? Yeah, you sleep at night instead of during the day. Yeah. Imagine telling, I told my kids, my students on Friday, because Friday was September 1st. And I was like, hey, I haven't seen you guys since last month. But, they don't get it. It's like we talk about.
That's what I feel like this is. It's not common sense. It's like make sure you understand the wording I'm telling you.
Yeah. Are low-fat foods considered better for health than regular foods? Yes, no, always, regular no longer exists.
I'm going to say no.
No. Oh, good job. Low-fat foods are not better for people's health than regular foods. Well, that's true. They have less fat. Many companies replace that fat with sugar. So, good job there, Joey. We'll do a couple more. Is that cool?
Sure.
Which color is known as a warm color? Purple, blue, red, or green? Man, this is not a common one. Or a common sense one. You just have to know.
I'm just going to say red.
It is red. I'll do two more for you. This should be easy, I think. What's heavier, 100 pounds of steel or 100 pounds of feathers?
This is like that science question where they sit there and they go, well, which one is which?
Yeah.
The volume or the mass? They are the same.
They are the same. I swear, like, these are kind of like star questions because a lot of times they do try and trick kids, you know? And I don't like it. All right, last one for you. What are eggplants called in the UK or in England? Courgettes, aubergines, pickles, eggplants.
I'm going to go with eggplant.
All right, eggplants. Oh, aubergines. They're used as a vegetable for cooking, but are berries. Eggplants are related to tomatoes, chili peppers, and potatoes. Yeah, I was just telling somebody yesterday or the other day. I find it funny because I got a few friends that are from like England, and I've told them before. I was like, you know what makes me laugh is we both speak English, but we don't speak the same language. You know, I was like, to me that's kind of crazy. There's always like some kind of disconnect, you know, because one way or another.
Miss Tribbiani was showing me a video the other day, and they had kids that because I don't know, I could be wrong, so nobody is listening in the United Kingdom or whatever get pissy with me. But how we have biscuits and gravy here,
yeah,
they call them. I think it's like scones. Biscuits are.
Yeah.
But they don't have biscuit. They don't do biscuits and gravy over there. The kids don't eat that. And so it showed like a bunch of kids like getting to try biscuits and gravy for the first time, and the kids were like all disgusted, like British kids.
They're like, oh, this is nasty.
Yeah, they're all, why would you do that? And they got like this look on their face like of utter disgust, and the kids try it, and then the kids are like, oh, American kids are so lucky they get to eat this. And I'm like, you can eat it too.
Do you know what they eat over there that would sound weird for us? Beans and toast. Like it's like getting like not like the baked beans, you know, like the Hunt's baked beans or whatever, and toast and putting them together. Like it does. Like I know they do that a lot in England. We don't do it, so it sounds weird, you know. But maybe it's not.
I don't know. I don't want to even try it to see if it would be good. It just doesn't sound like baked beans and toast would be good.
You're making the same face that sounded like those kids made for biscuits and gravy.
Yeah, but it's because you know why? We won the war, so I can do that.
That's true. Now it's time for Joking with Jans, right?
Yeah.
Now I know you took this quiz on the side. We're gonna do a couple of those questions, and then we'll reveal who you were and who I was. Did you ever at one point think you were gonna be? Did you ever think you were gonna get a character and you're gonna be like, I didn't want to be that person?
But like there were some questions that I'm like, if I pick this one because I feel like it's me, am I gonna end up being one of the girls? Not that there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying, like, I'm that'd be kind of one of those weird things where you're like, alrighty, who's your?
You're like, I don't want to reveal that question or that answer anymore. Oh.
Apparently, I'm Rachel.
Yeah, you're like, what if you were Monica and I was Chandler? Then it's just like, that's weird.
That's all.
They got married. You know, you're like, all right. What was your? So we'll ask you a couple questions. What if you went to the cafe Central Park? What would you order, sir? Iced caramel macchiato, Americano, house blend, hot tea, coffee with extra cream and sugar, or fair trade coffee with soy milk and raw sugar? What'd you think?
That one, like, because I'm not a big coffee guy, so I went with the one that I felt like would probably be the sweetest. So I just did the coffee, the extra cream and sugar.
Okay. You know, I picked the shortest answer, and I was like, hot tea. I was like, whatever.
Yeah, that's it. Like the first question I did that, I was like, oh, this quiz is gonna suck because I'm not gonna get any of these things. But then the rest of the questions, I was like, okay, I feel it. Who's that?
That was when Phoebe got married because they were outside in the snow. That's a good question. It's been a while since I watched season 9 or whatever.
I'm like, who's that lady?
I don't like this question, but pick a bouquet.
I know. I was like,
white lilies.
I just did the red roses because I was like, I guess. Because I'm like, why? Again, this one was question. Am I a girl? Like, which one? I
remember what I picked.
Which one? I think
I went an array with colors because I was just like, whatever. All right, what's your dream job? I know what I got here. Fashion buyer, caterer, singer, songwriter, actor, professor, advisor, advertising exec. Gee, I wonder. I wonder if this doesn't kind of narrow it down for people, you know.
But that's the thing is, I picked actor.
All right,
There was something else where I'm like, oh, this one I just went clean because I mean, I got no hair, man, so I'm clean.
Well, I mean, I have hair, but I also went clean. What's your style? What did you pick here?
I think I want to say I did the blazer one because that was the one that I felt would be the one best for me given the options. If you
were going for Choi, by the way, you should have gone with muscle hugging V-necks. You know, just so you know.
Because I mean, I'm a little fatter now, so I was like muscle hugging instead of gut hugging.
Yeah. Oh, you're like, it's not accurate enough. What's your decor like?
This one, honestly, I did. I think I did the antiques one.
Do you know what I picked for this? I picked tacky, cheesy, and sporty. Honestly,
because I was like, that would probably be me. Like when I was. Single.
Where's Antiques? Do you know who Antiques was, man? That's Ross.
And like there were certain questions, like the person that popped up, I was like, I don't think that's me.
Do you spy on your neighbors?
Only if they're naked.
Only if they're naked. I did the same thing. Where is that at?
A.
Yeah, there you go. Like people in real life, you do what you want to do. I don't care. Couple more, right? What do you geek out over?
Totally did sports.
Sports? Yeah. Same thing, man. Same thing. That's why we got the same answer. We got a lot of same answer choices right now. When you think about it.
I thought you said you got somebody different.
No, I was joking with you. Because I expected you to get Ross. I was like, or somebody that you're like, somebody other than Joey. I was like, did you get so-and-so? What do you like to read?
I just picked the newspaper.
Oh, see, I picked classics.
Because that was the thing. Is like some of these questions, I was like, they're not really my thing. So I'm like, I don't know.
Let's go 2 more, right? And then we'll reveal. What's your favorite instrument, sir?
It was which one do you play?
Do you play an instrument? The guitar? No, my resume says yes. That would be a no. Tambourine, piano, or harmonica?
I said no. I said that would be a no.
If you wanted Joey, it should have been no, but my resume says yes, just so you know. He lied on his resume a lot. And last one, are you into sports?
Mine was, I'm competitive.
Yeah, I'm competitive. All right, so go ahead, sir, and reveal to us, what was your friend's character type?
Mine was Chandler Bing.
Chandler Bing.
Bing.
I think I forgot to mention that when we started joking with Jans. This was the Friends trivia quiz. I was curious to see if you actually would get Joey, but remember you are Joey, so I guess it makes sense, right?
Well, I think it's if we'd have done this quiz 15 years ago, it'd have been a lot different.
Oh, would you picking some different choices?
Yeah.
The muscle-bound shirts, things like that.
Yeah, well, maybe, but I think I probably would have picked a few other things different. I don't know.
Well, I like how it says both of us have our mind is sharp. We don't miss much, and we're always the one to read between the lines. We're both funny, and we mess up a lot, but we always are striving to be the best and set. I can't read that last
things right.
Set things right. Something was in the way of the screen. Something about this. So.
So that'll wrap it up for this edition of Joking with Jans, our home game show edition, or our game show home edition. I'm sorry there. Just too much content there to kind of squeeze it into 2 episodes. So we're gonna stretch it out. It'll be, a continuation, part 2 coming next week. So again, hope you enjoyed the games and you played a little bit at home. This one's a little bit shorter, but next one we got, more games, and obviously me and Choi, we like to bring more fun around the corner here in the future. So thanks again. Peace.